Okay, that's good. That should help. All right, let's take a look at our dash. Okay, so we have, it's on max AC right now. Here's the speed selector. It's on low, 2 medium settings and high, and that feels really good right now. And then you got normal AC, vent, off, floor. You can hear the actuator door moving as I move this knob. Mix and defrost. And then obviously if you want cool or heat or something in the middle, you adjust the climate control right there. AM FM radio. See if we can't find a suitable. Okay, you know what? That's not the song I would have wanted to be on, you know, for this demonstration. Of course, there's nothing good on. Okay, so there's the radio works. Again, these Motorola radio heads are staying in the ambulance, but the brain is gone. The control portion is out, but the heads are staying. There's a map light here that, let me turn that way, and where is it? There it is. So you can dim it. It's on a dimmer, so you can get just the right amount of light you want. And it's a gooseneck, so you can adjust it however you want. Here's all of the controls here for all of the lights. You can set whatever you want to go off when you hit the master. You know, normally you just have everything set to go. You flip the master and everything's on instead of just click, 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 having to, you know, do every single one. And then on this lower section here, this is all the non-emergency stuff. All of this is emergency lights that you can select individually. And then down below, this like the scene lights, the rear load light, the patient heat control. If your partner leaves the heat on, you can turn it off from up here. Same thing with the dome lights. You can turn the lights off if you left them on. Our siren is right here. Let me roll my window down a little bit. Let me see. So there's the air horn. There's the siren, and then of course you've got wail, yelp. There's that, very loud. And then there's a PA. So your PA is right there. There's the microphone for that. And I'll turn the volume up. It does have an adjustable volume, which is handy. Testing, testing. There is the PA. And you get that in there. There's that. And then let's look at our dash. So, dash. You can see, let me zoom in on that mileage. 114,288.4. Alright, so there's that. But this thing is like a brand new ambulance, I will tell you. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Let me show you the seats. I kind of just got in and didn't bother to. Let me show you. Here's our door panel. The pocket's still there, not broken off, which seems like it's always the case. Floor's in phenomenal condition. A lot of times there's a heel hole right here. It's nowhere close to having a heel hole. The well is in great condition. The seats are in fantastic condition. There's no tears. There's no greasy head marks on there, which I see all the time. And the armrests are not broken, which is one of my personal pet peeves. There's that one. And you can see on that seat, that one is in great condition as well. And we have the center console here. This has some filing portions to it. It has an aluminum top, so if you want to, you know, put, you know, I don't know, you could mount cup holders here. You could actually mount more radios there, or you could put an MDT on there if you want to, if you do use a computer for your call dispatch. Let's see what else. What else we got? Oh yeah, we got the window wipers. So let me do that. So you can see there's the spray, there's the window, and then of course you got fast, and then a bunch of settings in the middle and slow. That everything? I think we got everything up here. Let me turn the emergency lights on, and then we'll get out and look at that. Let me back it up just a little bit. I'm kind of close to this wall. Alright. Okay. Get out and look at what we got. So here is the rig lit up. I'm not sure why this one's not going. I'll have to investigate that. But I have a bunch of these. We'll have that thing working. I'm not sure why it's not. But we'll get that thing fixed today. And then we've got this side. Back up. If you don't like the flash pattern that these are in, these are programmable and you can change them, or I can change them for you. It's pretty simple. And then back here is what the back looks like. You can see, hopefully it's not too sunny. I think you should be able to see. You can also see the clearance lamps on the corner. Those strobe also when the emergency lights are on. And so you got this center, this is a center third brake light, so that's why that's not doing anything right now. And then these are the rear load lights. They're real low profile, small. Watch. You see how those go on when the door opens up. And they're bright. I mean, they're tiny. They don't look like they would do much, but they're really bright. And so you've got, so there's a couple of amber LEDs that are in the nearest middle, and then there's red, the two banks of red that are doing stuff. There's an angled red, I don't know if you can see, there's an angled red, and then the end cap has a strobe in it too. So there's that. And there's this side. And then there's the corner clearance lamp. Let me, I always forget to do the darn motor before I forget. Let me pop the hood. Alright, so here's our engine. First thing that you should notice is the gas bottle has an orange hue to it, which is what you want. Let me back up so you can hear me. You never want to see green coolant in a Power Stroke. That is not the right coolant, and it's too thick to make it through the oil cooler. And if it plugs it up, once the oil cooler goes, the EGR cooler goes, and it's a cascade of very expensive problems. So the only acceptable coolant that should be in a Power Stroke is Motorcraft Gold, and it's very thin, and it can get through all the passageways that it needs to. You can hear it sounds fantastic. And I'll take you for a quick spin real quick. I noticed that the gate's still open. Let me put that there. I'd like to take advantage of the gate being open while we can. We're not going to go far. Let me turn the lights off. We're not going to go far, but you know, I'm sure you'll appreciate a quick little test drive. Awesome pickup. Oh, we've got a motorcyclist here who's practicing probably wheelies. Here we go. You can hear the transmission going through all the gears, and the turbo is cycling the way it should. I'm gonna have to go this way for at least a minute. I don't want to go too far. This thing doesn't have a plate on it, so let me do a little turnaround here. And let's turn around. Looks like it's... Oh, there's a car coming. Let me back it up. Let's try that again. I can't see. I'm gonna have to put the camera down for a minute to negotiate my turn here. Can't see if there's another car coming. Nope, we're in the clear. Okay, let's see here. On the wrong side of the road, but we're an ambulance. Great brakes, the steering's tight. I mean, it drives like a brand new ambulance. We got this motorcycle guy in our way. Okay. All right. We're doing 50 right now. Look at the speedometer. It doesn't feel like it. Okay, and that's going to have to conclude our test drive because, yeah, I don't have a license plate on this thing. I would take you out on the freeway, but I'm just going to have to pass on it. So, I think we covered everything. Oh, you know what? I'll give you a look underneath. I want you to see this thing doesn't have any rust. Let me just pull over here and we'll look underneath the undercarriage, and you can get a good look at and the tires. The tires are in really good condition. Let me look real quick. So, first of all, you can probably see the tread on the tires, like new, and then you can see the frame back there, and you can even see the leaf springs. There's no rust. And then we'll look up here. Great tread, excellent condition on the frame. Here's this tire. And then there's that tire. See that? And then I'll give you a look underneath here. No rust. I mean, I've seen fuel tanks that are so rusty, I'm surprised it's still holding fuel. Just wanted to show you real quick that the grill lights are working. In my earlier video, this passenger side light wasn't coming on, and the sync wire and the ground wire were crossed. They weren't, the spade connections on the back weren't connected right, so we pulled the grill forward and researched it and found the problem. So they're working fine now the way they're supposed to, and you can see it's a little darker now. You can kind of see everything lit up, but that's fixed. And there you go. Thanks for watching.